Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Dirty Bones, and we are trying a game called The Crest today. Now, this has been out since July of 2024. It's got positive reviews. The mixed, I don't know where they came from. Maybe initial launch, there was something wrong, and some people didn't like it. I played it right from the beginning. I love this game. I just don't have enough time to play it, so I thought, well, I might as well add it to the channel and see how it goes. So let's get into it. There's a good storyline to this, so I'll let it play on.
That's one small step for a man, one giant leap. Hold the jokes, team. We got a lot of work to do here.
Yeah, I honestly don't know where the negative reviews came in this game, because I don't remember there being an issue in the beginning. But it's getting lots of updates, and there's a big one coming. They haven't laid down a date for it, but it's called The New Horizon, I believe. And it's supposed to add to the story, because the story isn't actually done yet, the final story. So we will play story mode. A few things have changed since I played it last. It's been a while since I played it. We'll get into a new game. Like I said, we'll play storyline, work in progress. There is sandbox mode. The tutorial's good. Can't remember. I don't think it will have any of the tutorial in the storyline. It might give us hints and tips, but we'll see. Okay, walk in the park. This is new. So walk in the park. Okay, well, I played this before, so real challenge suitable for experienced players. I'm somewhere in the middle. We're definitely not going for this. Designed for veterans seeking maximum difficulty. Yeah, we're not going there. We'll go real challenge. It's right into it. So basically we're on Mars. Or sorry, not Mars, the moon. We're traveling to the moon. And as you can see, there was a disaster. Sorry if my voice is a bit marbly. I got a halls in. I'm still trying to kick this cold.
This is an emergency broadcast. We have detected an imminent asteroid collision with the moon's surface. We are currently assessing the extent of the damage and the number of casualties. At this moment, our teams are working tirelessly to restore communication with lunar outposts. For those still on the moon, be aware that we are mobilizing all available resources to assist you. Conserve your energy and ration your supplies until further notice. Additional information will be provided as the situation unfolds. Stay tuned for updates. Over and out.
I repeat, Crust has declared a state of emergency of the first degree. Commercial shipments and cargo landings are prohibited. All complexes, resources, and facilities on the moon are now under Crust control. All remaining facilities should switch to emergency frequency and report their status. Conserve energy and resources, and await further instructions.
What's happening? Director, can you hear me? We're receiving reports that a meteorite collided with the moon and the state of emergency has been declared. Director, confirm you're on the line right now.
A meteorite has hit the moon.
You could have done it more quickly and spared me the worry. Director, there's still no signal from the personnel of the base. I'll try again, but my hope is dwindling. Robert, come in. Robert, do you copy? Robert, damn it, come in. There appear to be no survivors. I'm glad you were on the orbital station when the collision happened. I suggest you stay there as long as possible. We should try to hold out until logistics with Earth are restored. Start with electricity. We still have resources and functional drones. That should be enough for a few solar panels and batteries.
We're going to do the few solar panels and batteries. So I just wanted to point out here, there's a check mark. So the dialogue, if this is not check marked, the dialogue will just play on its own. I like to have it like this because, you know, sometimes you forget the instructions and sometimes there's tips in the conversation that you just want to make sure you catch. So, okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Construction mode. We got to build some solar panels and install some batteries. So we have solar panels. Of course, there's all kinds of upgrades and unlocks. And there is a massive research tree on here, and apparently it's growing even more. Probably in the next update.
Judging by the seismic activity, the meteorite impact occurred on the far side of the moon. We're lucky it happened so far away from our mission, but the strength of the blast wave raises a lot of questions.
There is a lot of dialogue in this story, so I'll try and be quiet during most of it.
Is that all the head of the research department can say? Somewhere far away there was an explosion and we don't know the cause?
Because scientists are working with proven facts, not speculating on fragmentary evidence. Much more data would be needed to reach the conclusions.
Okay, that's it for the dialogue for now. So we'll put 3 solar panels in. And I'll put a battery up. Trying to think. I think I want to leave some space for this. You have to plan this out. There's both. Actually, I think we'll go over here. There's both above and below ground. Like there's underground mining in this. Plus you have surface mining later on down the road. So you're building above and below ground constantly. Oh, that was a lot quicker than I thought they were going to get it up. And then we've got to run electrical lines. So you've got 2 connections per, and that'll change with your upgrades. So you do have to be careful how you lay it out. I may have screwed it up already. Can't quite remember. No, there was a certain way to do this. It's not that difficult, but see, this ends up here. Like, you've only got so much room to build up here. And if the ground is uneven, well, then it's not gonna work. Okay, not enough resources. There we go. Let that build. So we're storing. This is your biggest problem at the beginning of the game, is making sure you have enough to go around. Okay, so we'll keep on building. Get the rest of this up. I'm gonna go one more row on the inside just in case. I believe if you hold down duplicate, yeah, shift. Now, I think I might be doing this wrong. I think we wanted to save some of this for later on. Let's build a battery first, because I have already made this more difficult on myself than I need to, because my wiring is all going to cross now. So we're going to go
objective achieved.
we'll go in the middle.
have electricity, but our resource reserves are almost depleted.
Okay,
we
we've
need
got
to
to build a
restore
charging
production
station.
as soon as possible. Let's start with repairing the elevator to gain access to the underground level.
Which we've already done.
Then
That was the
build
elevator.
a charging station for the drones. Make sure that elevator and charging station are connected to the power network.
Objective achieved.
Okay, now we've got to run some power to it. Put that there. I don't remember. I don't think I needed to build that, but just in case. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this. It'll come back to me. I think I could have gone just directly. Yeah, I could have. Let's do that. That way we can get rid of this. I can't remember. Can we get rid of it now? Oh, you gotta hold it down now. That's different too, I think. Okay, we'll clear this
The
off.
explosion destroyed everything on the surface, but there may still be mining modules underground. We need to go down and see what we have left.
So switching, be using tab to switch to surface and underground.
Objective achieved.
Director, we need to reconnect the power supply to the underground level. Connect the elevator and electrical pole with wires so we can see the scale of the damages.
So electrical wiring. There to there.
Objective achieved.
That's better. I see that we have a module to produce smart concrete, but we have an urgent need to resume production of steel and silicone. Director, I have an idea. First, convert 5 drones into miners, and we'll proceed.
Oh, did they leave? Oh, see, this is new. You used to have to build this, so now they've got it down here as is. Now you're going to convert your drones to mining drones?
Objective achieved.
The drone reconfiguration module allows up to 5 drones to be converted into mining drones and vice versa.
We have smelting furnaces, but to start producing any resource, the relevant oxides are always needed. We will now mine them with the mining drones. Director, we have access to iron and silicone veins. Assign drones to mine the resources from the veins to supply the processing modules with raw
There's an
materials.
iron drone, or iron deposit, 60%. So it has other stuff in it. It doesn't really matter at this point, but down the road it will. Why aren't you... there we go. We'll put 2 on iron. And we'll put 3 on silicone. We'll speed this up a little bit. It's going to be a little slow at the beginning just because that's the way it always starts. Remember this being here, but I believe this is new. This storage is new. So they've thrown in a few things. You used to have to build them on your own.
You can now watch mining drones extract the oxides, and working drones deliver them to the smelting furnace.
So that little emblem means there's nothing in there. Not enough to produce anything. So these are producing ingots, steel ingots. And this is silicone ingots. Or silicone. Not ingots, but silicone.
Enter excavation mode and assign mining drones to mine resources directly from a vein.
So
You
we've
can
done
adjust
that.
the game speed by selecting the desired speed using the interface.
We've done that. We don't need to hear that. Once we get this up. Okay, the steel is already done. Silicone always takes a little longer. Once we get that done, I think we move on to miners. Auto miners. One more.
Director, you
can never have too much smart concrete, so it's worth spending time to produce it. For this purpose, we have a pressing module, which may not be the most efficient way, but it's good enough to start with.
That's that sucker right there.
The pressing module requires only regolith, which is a type of lunar dirt plentiful here. Assign mining drones to the evacuation so that we have the resources we need. Free drones will deliver the regolith to production themselves.
So, we're going to free up some of these guys.
Director, we're getting word of supply shortages from almost everywhere on Earth. The explosion cut off most of the supply channels from the moon. Millions of people are in need of resources, and we can satisfy that demand. Supplies used to run through the contract system, but it came to a complete halt after the explosion. We might be able to fix that.
As I said, there is a ton of dialogue in this. Hey, why isn't this... Did they change the way this comes up, or what? Why isn't this coming up? Come on. No. There we go. Now it's up. Okay, that makes it easier. Now that I know. So we'll leave one on each one for now. Just to keep bringing stuff. And I want to open up space here. So that was right here. Excavation mode. We're going to start clearing some of this stuff out. We need to make room all over the place. One, we need to discover more ores. And we also need to build more buildings underground. So, need the space. We need to open it up. And you'll kind of see by... sorry,
Well, that's a start. There should be enough smart concrete for the first time.
Okay, you done talking? I'm not going to click. You'll see the different colors. It's kind of like that. They're going to collect that stuff first, and then they're going to move on to the other stuff. I mean, you could open up a whole big area, but you don't necessarily want to, because there's other stuff you need to do in the game. Okay, so we should be able to build... where are they again? Extractors. Okay, they're not going to give us the extractors yet. Oh, here. Oh, now we're not going to talk anymore. Director, my name is Clydell Draper, and I represent Crust Interest. We study surviving bases. We study surviving bases, and your facility stands out for its potential. It is our mutual interest to restore resources, extract, and production as soon as possible. We are ready to provide you with scientific resources, but in exchange, we expect your support when it is needed. When it will be required. Funny how confident Clyde speaks about future cooperation. Oh, excuse me. Future cooperation.
Well, let's not waste any time. Professor, you prepared a research plan before starting the expedition, didn't you?
Absolutely. First, we need to increase production. We have smelting furnaces, but we need extractors and refineries to extract the oxides. Director, Crust has handed us the research plan, and we're ready to begin. Research underground mining and place 2 extractors on the iron and silicon veins.
So now we have research. There's 3 levels. Fundamental, engineering, and social. We want to do underground mining. So the first one is done. Smelting's done. There's our underground mining. So we want to do that one first. And it works on a scientific daily income. You get those. You can increase those through, well, you can buy them. But by doing contracts and that, you win daily income science points, and you can increase it. So this is just engineering. As you can see, it's got a ton of stuff, and as you can see, they're going to be adding to it. They did mention, I think it was Crust. I don't think I'm confusing it with another game, but after New Horizon update comes out, which they did not put a date on that. They're talking about releasing version 1.
Research complete.
But then there'll continue to be more after that. And I may be confusing this with another game, but I believe they mentioned adding, after version 1, trains for transport. But I know Eden Crafters was also talking about doing that too, so maybe I might have mixed it up with Eden Crafters. But if you look on their store page, they, on the latest installment that they've released, they talk about what's all going on and what they expect in the future. So I could be wrong on the trains, but I kind of think they did say trains. Okay, let's get going here. I'm getting kind of... Things are happening and I'm not doing anything. Okay, so it's got to be blue. Unfortunately, with this, you can only do the 4 sides. I wish you could do diagonal, but, you know, it's a grid system, so you're limited to that. So we'll build one there.
Don't forget that extractors need electricity. Hold down shift to build a chain of utility poles.
And we will build one for here. I did pick extractor, did I not? Yeah. So you can see on the right, bottom right, you can see a little blue box. That's where it's coming out of. So that's where your conveyor belt needs to be connected to. We'll go right there for now. I think I need to... Yeah, I gotta clear some of this. Mark some of this to clear out, so it doesn't get in the way. You will never run out of, well, you shouldn't anyways, run out of regolith for smart concrete. And at the beginning of the game, before you get the research done, there is stuff that can't get rid of. You need to research it first in order to be able to get rid of it. So everything with electricity is you click on the main pole and then you can see your maximum distance. You do get to set where you want to put them at least. That's a nice feature. And then you got to click on it again. We'll go over here, I think. So that one's good. And we'll take one out of here. You can change these later if they do get in the way. That one's going to reach. Okay, beauty. One less we have to worry about.
In the data that the extractors have started mining. Now, finish the research and build 2 regolith refineries for producing iron and silicon, respectively.
Regolith refineries. Right here. I would have started it earlier had I remembered which one it was that we needed to do. And then it would have been done already. Okay, so we'll build those once they're up. So a regolith goes before your smelter. So it'll go in here somewheres. And then we've got to run our conveyor belts. We'll leave it in high speed. Oh, and there is a day and night cycle. So right now we're in the night. You can see our electricity is going down. So our batteries, that's how much they have left in them. Lasts for 4.7 days. And this, I believe, is 1 week right here. I know I said day-night cycle, but I believe this actually is like, I think it's 7 days. I might be wrong on that. They might actually, I can't remember if they describe it in the, not tutorial, but in this hints and that. Can't remember if they did or not. So in your, it's almost done. So in here you have up to 5 spots.
Director, place the regolith refineries similarly to optimize future production.
That you can queue in here. So you can get ahead, you know, so you're not forgetting. And okay, so you can see the arrows of what's coming in and what's going out. We're gonna put that about that right there. Oh, you know what? Let's line it up right here because we can feed that. I believe that's regolith.
A single regolith refinery extracts the necessary oxides from the regolith by
thermal slag, treatment. That's what it is.
The process leaves slag that can also be used in production.
Yeah. So we didn't actually want to build it there, and maybe I can stop this. No, I can't stop it. We can destroy it though. We're gonna rebuild it because I don't want it right here. It's blocking off. It's blocking off a conveyor belt entrance. We'll go right. I think that's lined up. Go right about there. And we will build the other one lined up with this one. We'll go about. That's lined up. Right there. So they will build those. I believe our next research should be conveyor belts. Start that. Get rid of him.
Director, our energy reserves are almost at 0. The moon has a long day-night cycle. Make sure we have enough solar panels to charge the batteries during the solar phase. In the event of an urgent power shortage, modules with low priority are the first to be disconnected from the network. You can manually disable modules that are not needed at the moment to optimize consumption.
So we can turn stuff off if we need to.
The single regolith refinery is a mono-refinery that can only produce one type of oxide at a time. Be sure to select the recipes for iron and silicon oxide to start production.
Oh yeah, and we gotta run power to it. So we will go one off of there. Will that reach? Yeah, it'll reach. One off of there. So now we gotta pick our recipes. This one is the iron oxide, and this one is silicone. Right there.
Research complete.
Okay, our conveyor belts are done.
Objective achieved.
Go fundamental science points. Okay, we got a reward.
Director, a conveyor belt will speed up production and eliminate the need for drones in resource delivery. I advise you to keep an eye on this technology.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm exactly lined up there. I think there I am. I think we can test it out, right? Like we can go like this, see? So now we can see if we're lined up or not. And you can build certain segments, or you can leave it till the end and build it all. So that one's done. You can see that coming down now. And then we're going to attach it on this end too. Oh, that one is a little bit off. It was one off. Okay. Well, we're not going to change it now, but that'll work just fine. It's not perfect, but... Okay, I would rather have it come down here. About there. No, we were one off there too. Okay, we can change that though. There we go. You gotta be careful sometimes when you're putting them into these storages, like there's 4. Sometimes you'll go to put it in this one, and if you go by too far, it'll pick up the nearest thing to your mouse, unless they fix that. It was more of an inconvenience. It wasn't like a big thing that was wrong.
You heard him, Director. Now we have a steel production chain, but we can increase its efficiency by connecting the modules with conveyor belts. It will reduce the load for drones and speed up production. Exactly what we need right now.
Okay, so now we have this hooked up. We could take our drones off of here. Now all 5 will start working on this stuff.
Objective achieved.
Use the conveyor tool and connect the extractor to the refinery and smelting furnace. This way, the resource-rich regolith will go into the refinery without needing to engage drones. Optimization at its best.
Excuse me. Okay, so we've done that already. Got more science
Crust's
points.
tasks require significant resource investment, which means we need to seriously expand our manufacturing capabilities. Let's start producing components.
Okay, I want to get a few done here because these only last so long. Like they'll say how many days they're good for. So you want to kind of stay on top of some of this stuff and always make sure got stuff going. Oxidized mining rate, automatic repairs. I like to have that too, but okay, we're not going to get into that yet. In case they change the story, I don't think they would have, but components, we'll just let this one run for now. Oh wait, yeah, we'll just let the one run for now. It will pull from multiple. Like if I were to start, well, let's just start this just to start it. We'll go with the mining rate. So now the blue will start. If there was a blue, it does by priority, top to bottom. So if there was a blue here, it would be mining both brown or orange and blue. But because there's no blue here, it'll pick. So I could actually pick a social. Which one is it we want? Living quarters. Yeah, we'll do living quarters. So now the green will start too. So always have something researching. And you can pull them off of research. I can right click and cancel this and choose something else. So now we have something breaking down. So click on that, repair. Otherwise, they won't repair it. You have to let them know to repair it, because if something breaks down and you're kind of short on...
You need titanium to manufacture parts. Find titanium deposits among the regolith using an ore detector to seriously expand our manufacturing capabilities. Let's start producing components.
So if you're short on power, you might not want to repair something. So that's why it's set up like that. We'll find titanium among... Okay, we're doing an ore detector right now. We're researching that. That's 80% done. Allows you to build an ore protector, yeah. So far, I'm remembering this game. That's good. And we got to stay on top of this because they will work quickly. The reason why I don't do like a huge amount all at once is because with this ore There's ones that we can't take down yet because we don't have
Research complete.
the right research done. Okay, so we're wasting, it warns us that we're wasting research points. So we'll go to engineering. What's next? We will go... This is the one that we need to get done in order to have them collect these ones right here and get them out of the way. So I like to get that done quick and early so that there's nothing, otherwise then we have to build around these. And there can be big, massive blocks in here where you can't get rid of that stuff. So I believe these are full, aren't they? Yes, they are. So we need a little bit of space in here because we're going to want to build storage. And this can move rather quickly. Like if you keep this up in medium mode, it will get away from you sometimes. Okay, we are doing the ore detector. Put it right here. Excuse me. Whoops. So they will build that.
Research complete.
Another research complete. Okay, so...
Don't forget to connect it to the network. The ore detector uses battery power to run the scans. The further the scanning area is, the more power it requires.
Okay, so we will get that done. Yeah, so once... This only covers so much of an area. So once it's cleared that area, then you want to destroy it and move it somewhere else. We're wasting points, so we got to get something else. That's the one thing about having the speed up on this is, okay, it's social that we do. Ice processing, we're not too worried about yet. We'll do it as it goes along, but... So license to tender unlocks the ability to sign resource and research contracts with different organizations. So that's how we're going to make money. So we want to get that one done.
Select the finished ore detector and scan the regolith around it. You need to find the nearest deposits to install extractors on them. Important, using the detector consumes battery charge. The larger the scanning area, the more battery charge is consumed. Remember this, and don't leave your base without electricity.
So this can be risky, because at the beginning, we've only got so much power. So we do want to get some more solar power going. It's not going to help us right now. We do have a fairly big stint of darkness. We're probably going to run out of power. But if we can get some built... Oh, what's our inventory at? So, there's quite a bit in inventory. This is only showing this small bit, but if you click on here, your full panel, there's quite a bit of stuff in here.
Director, our operation requires a colossal amount of funds. The budget is stretched to its limits, and there are no new investments in sight. We need to come up with something urgently.
And oh, he's not going to talk. I remind you that it is not necessary to assign repair tasks to drones manually to activate an automatic repair function, conduct the corresponding research. That's one I want to get done because it is a pain in the butt.
I have a solution to our problems, Director. We can establish trade with other organizations on the moon. This way, surplus resources are converted into money, which we currently lack. To send resources, we need a landing platform. And to access the market, we need to research the online market.
Director, I consider it my duty to remind you that lunar research is divided into three main fields: fundamental, engineering, and social. Each laboratory is capable of conducting independent research, but studying certain technologies may require the cooperation of multiple fields.
Okay, so this...
All available research is grouped into three main directions: fundamental, engineering, and social. Fundamental research is responsible for logistics and communication with other organizations, as well as drone improvements.
Okay, I
Some
think I've
research requires
described that
multiple
enough.
types of science points at once.
When I
You
was
can assign
talking about it.
tasks in different sections, and then the research plan will be conducted. You can
And
always
that too.
rearrange your research to actualize the priorities for your current goals.
Oh, and the arrows, yeah, you can switch everything around as priorities if you change your
This
mind.
is why you get paid the big bucks, Ledger. Great idea. Director, let's get started immediately. Research and construction will take some time.
Okay, that needs repair. So, we got to do a landing platform and gain access to market. And while we're doing that, we need to keep everything else running. Okay, so I can expand both ways on that. So I think what we're gonna do is I like to try and keep this a little. Whoops, I forgot to push shift. We'll just build these two. That'll help fill up our battery a little quicker. Okay. And as far as I know, it doesn't affect, like if you see how everything's run, it's all run back to here and then up through here. As far as I know, it doesn't affect the way the batteries charge or anything, you know, the way you have them run, whether one's more efficient or the other. It might change down the road, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does make a difference. Okay, so we're losing power on some things. So nothing, we've lost power on everything. Our batteries are dead. We're just going to speed this up. This happens at the beginning of the game. You can be real tight about it, and like you have to watch your resources and make sure you're producing enough. You start building too many solar panels and you can run into trouble. Because these right here, the components, we're not making any yet, but we are using them. So you've got to be careful.
Research complete.
And make sure. Okay, let's see what else we can get going here. That's the social again. Oh, we're on social. Marketing. Where's marketing? Online marketing. We'll take care of that one. We don't need this yet. We got plenty of time for this. This is living quarters, which we have to manually build, like square off. And it takes them time to build that stuff. Oh, see, that's a warning that they have nothing to mine. So I fell behind on this. I want to make sure I keep them busy. Otherwise, they're all just sitting around. See, there's a little bit there. That's it. Where did that one... So you can see, if you have a ton of equipment, how that can be a pain in the butt. So we are going to research so that we don't have to deal with that. So we can't locate titanium deposits yet because we need power to scan, and we don't have any power. We're going to have to wait until the sun comes up and, you know, build up some reserve for us. Maybe we'll go to the top and see if we can get a few more batteries. So all those we're making, so I'm not too concerned about it. Here comes the sun again. And we'll build one more. See, even they're getting low because they couldn't charge up. The warning is over top of them. Oh, and see, sun is shining. There is a rotate on here. Well, there it is. Sun is shining on this one solar panel. So it's blocked from this. Oh, see, now it comes out fairly early, but do have to watch that too. This other one looks like it's going to get blocked off for a little while as the sun moves around. All right, so once this is researched, then they'll go back and they'll clear this off. That is almost done. Oh, it's this one right here. So blue is going to be done right away. We need blue here, so we'll just leave this. There, the blue starts, the green is gone. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Oh, my nose is starting to bug me a little bit. Okay. So, we'll leave this until this is completely done. We won't worry about that. The green will probably be done. The social will probably be done before the blue is done. 25 days. That one's, 26 days. Okay, so they'll be done pretty much the same time. Now, days go by pretty quick in this. Here's our hour clock. You can see it's running pretty quick. Now, we are on high speed still. I'll put it down to medium, but still, even on medium, it's running pretty quick. The year's 2080. And January 3rd. So we started right at Christmas time. Okay, so these are all full. Anybody doing anything? Where are those guys? Got stuff to clean off? They do, not much. Okay, let's get them doing something. I don't like them standing around. Now, like I said, I don't want to start too much of an area all at once. Because, once we scan, 26%, we are getting up there. Okay, maybe we will scan. So this can be costly, or you can find it right away. I'm going to go back. So you can go wider and shorter, or longer and narrow. I kind of go in between, because there's water, ice deposit. So now you can kind of judge based on, like, it leaves that material that you can't, your drones won't take down yet. It marks that in red. So you can kind of use that as you've scanned there already to try and remember. Okay, I don't want to be wasting too much more power.
Objective achieved.
Beauty. Okay, so we got a reward.
Great job. Now build a components factory and supply it with titanium and steel. I'm sure, Director, this will be an easy task for you.
Okay, so now we need to clear this stuff. So we want to clear the most direct path that you can to get back there in time. And remember, you got to put your machine in there, so you need to go past a little bit. And if I
Director,
wanted to...
Here's the latest news regarding contracts. To resume shipments to Earth, we'll need to restore communication and significantly expand production. If we manage this in the near term, I'll negotiate an extremely lucrative contract with the aerospace company FASM. They've lost their supplier and are willing to pay generously for an urgent order. I'm still looking into the matter, but be prepared to devote all resources to this effort if you want to maximize the benefits. I'll return as soon as new information becomes available.
Thank God they do have voiceover in the majority of this, because would be a lot of reading to do. So yeah, as I was saying, you want to get it done. If I needed to get rid of this, I can remove all and then set high priority. So I just removed all of it. So now I want to... Oh, did I change my brush size? There you go. So now I want to do it again, and they will come and do this first now. Yeah, that looks a little more over here. Okay, so now we gotta wait for that. Modular needs repair. Where is it? There it is. So later on, as you keep researching, you can upgrade these and, you know, make everything more efficient. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. There's conveyor belt splitters and all that. So there's quite a bit of stuff you can do in here. Oh, we're wasting points. Which ones are we wasting? Oh, we're wasting the engineering ones. Okay. Components factory we have to research. And was it the rolling mill? Yeah, it was the rolling mill. So once this one's done, then we'll be, at least that'll clear everything off. Like, see here, we're already getting upgrades done. That doesn't change it. Like, you'll see a difference, but not like a huge significant difference. Let's build some, I think we have some storage. There it is. We're just gonna build general storage right now because it can take multiple kinds and it's cheap. Doesn't use a lot of resources. There's no conveyor belt, but they'll come and grab. See, they're grabbing already and loading it up. They know to keep everything running smoothly. The drones do. Probably better than I do. So it did say we wanted titanium and steel, I believe, to make something. How's our power doing? We're going down. We're into a night again. 16%. That's probably one of the ones that I get into rather quickly too, is upgrading my batteries when I can. They are down your research a little ways. I can't remember if they're in here. So much stuff in here. Where are they? Okay, maybe they're in fundamental. There's large solar panels. How far did I go down here when I was... Oh, there we are. So we can upgrade right here to medium solar panel already. But we haven't done this utility pole. We got to do the utility pole first, but we have to do a landing platform. That way the contracts can be loaded. Without that landing platform, we can't load them. So actually, let's put that on now so we don't forget about it, because I have been known to do that. Yeah, so as soon as this is done, it's going to jump all the way down to the last one. Okay, so where is battery? There's large battery right there. And like I say, I haven't gotten right into this game. I played 140 hours, but so this is, I've never seen this one. But I think I think this is new too. Rover Prospector. Helium 3. So that, they were talking about this in the update. Helium 3. I've not gotten to this. Cargo trucks, I've had cargo trucks. I think this is about where I got up to. Oh, something broke down. Where is it? There it is. Get that fixed. Oh, I apologize. I'm coughing lots. 2 weeks. Wow, we're going on 3 weeks now with this bad cold. I hear it's bad all over, well, I'm in Canada. I hear it's bad all over Western Canada. I don't know about Eastern Canada. States. Okay, there's not much else we're looking to do right now. We're just waiting on research. Okay, so this... oh, we're running out of power. We're out of power. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do much. We do have a fair bit of resources. Like I said, we got to watch out on these. I'm going to see about building a few more. So I think we have enough batteries because we're not filling the batteries up in a cycle. So we're just gonna build a few more of these. As far as I know, research complete. As far as I know, you don't have to leave a space between these. I do just because it kind of looks a little more uniform. But as far as I know, you don't have to. So we want to do this there. There. Module needs repair again. One this time. Search. Okay, research complete. Click on that. Hard rock drilling is done. Okay, so now they will clear off those other ones. Okay, that's already researching. The rolling mill. Okay, we're in good shape. Green is going to be my next one. That's my social again. Okay, like I said, we don't have to do this one right now. Extended tender license. I think we're going to do that. CPU data centers. So you need to build a room for this and get these going because where does it show them? These right here, the CPU capacity. You will hit this at some point in time, and those CPU that you build, they increase your capacity. I think that's the way it works. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. Let's go back into it. This complex is installed indoors and increases CPU power to allow control of more modules and units. Yeah. So those are fairly important. I believe they upgrade later on down the road too.
Halfway there, but we still need a landing platform. The sooner we finish building it, the sooner we can make money.
Yeah, making money. But I believe we also need stuff from the components and rolling mill in order to make the landing platform. Not 100% sure, but I do think we need to. We're almost through our night, and then we'll have power again. Okay, we got those other 3 up. Maybe we should just keep building more if we have the material. We do have the material. Let's do it. But see, okay. So there's your CPU on the left in the top. So it's using 2 CPU. So we build we build another 3 of these and we'll be at 100 already. That is something
You can't build here.
oh, it's either something there or it's uneven. So let's go back here. Build like that. So these are, you can get rid of these. Salvage, but it's got to be researched. So all this old rubble, you can get materials for it. All kinds of stuff here. And you're going to end up rebuilding all this stuff. So as you can see, there's quite a bit that you do build on the surface. So you got to kind of set it up and organize it really well. And because I haven't, you know, I've gotten a fair ways into the story, but I just get busy with other stuff, and then by the time I come back to the game, it's like, huh, where was I? And I end up starting a new game over again. So I might have 140 hours, but that's multiple games. Okay, so is this done now? Looks like that's done. Okay, so we're going to open this up a bit more. I think we want to go down here. Get rid of some of this stuff. That way we can add storage onto here. Was that lit up? There. Okay, as you can see, these guys are slowing down because their batteries are just about dead. Everybody's slowing down. There, now the lights just came back on, so the power's going to go up right away. Everyone will go on recharge, and things will start cruising again. Oh, I never checked. I hope it's not too loud. I don't think it is. Oh, we got to get rid of this too. What is that? Scan with the ore first. We will. We're going to have to let that build up, but then we're going to scan that and see what that is. And there was water up here somewhere. So I usually like to clear out a fairly big area first before I start building a room, because you want to know where your resources are. So you got to start doing some scanning and kind of come up with a plan on how you're going to lay things out. Certain things you want to keep near the elevator. Like one thing about this story mode, but if once you go into sandbox mode, you know, all this stuff is gone. You'll come down here and there'll be nothing down here. And even up top, I don't think all the rubble and all that stuff, I don't even think the rubble's there. I think it's all gone. So you start with a clean slate. So when you come down here, I mean, your elevator will be here. I think you have to repair it, but your elevator's still there. But then these are gone, so it's kind of a benefit, because if you're like me, I like to have my final products coming back towards the base instead of, you know, here it's kind of going away from the base. And I mean, you make so many different products in this game that, I mean, you could forever be changing stuff around. So why is that not showing lit up? Oh, it is lit up. Okay, 106%, eh? We need to build a few more to be safe. Modular needs repair, because I would really like to get my batteries charged up. That's got to do it. That's got to charge it up pretty quick. And I mean, it's always changing, right? Because you're always building more. Oh, I need to do this over here. Go all the way around.
Research complete.
And it is nice that you can connect these before they're actually built, just so you can, you know, move on with what you need to do. Wasting resource or research points. That's the blue. Fundamentals. Okay, what else do we want to do? Okay, let's get this done. That way we can get this medium solar panel. Oh, and these automatic repairs I really want done too. Gotta remember that. And there's the large battery. Prioritize the list. What is first? I know they're going to ask for the repeater pretty quickly. Elevator for conveyor belts. So you can build another elevator and have your parts conveyored up to the surface. That way your drones don't have to carry them up there. And hauling drones, I think they're just they carry more, and I think they're a little faster too. And then all these upgrades, eh? There's tons of upgrades. Here's all your buildings and vehicles. I believe they're adding more vehicles into the game too. Oh, our smart concrete maker is broken down. Make sure we stay on top of that. Smart concrete is right here. There's our steel. There's our silicone. Titanium is right there. Okay. Oh, we've got 2. Build our extractor. Look into the key bindings because I would rather have my rotate on my wheel, mouse wheel. So there's our extractor. Then we need our regolith. Sure everything is going in. We'll try and line it up properly. There we go. And then we want our, where's our smelter? There's our smelter there. Turn that around. Okay, that's lined up. Whoops, we over one. I'm gonna leave a little bit more space because I know we do want, eventually we're gonna want splitters. These are all here. Yeah, see, we gotta watch. We're using components there. I mean, we're researching the components now, but it's not ready yet. So this will be titanium. So as you saw there, let's see. And aluminum. So those are your main 4. And we'll choose our production here. So that's titanium. And now we've got to run power. So this is a bit of a pain in the butt to begin with. It shows you can do utility poles, but I just go electrical wire. That way at least you can see your circle of how far everything goes instead of laying down. Careful. Oh, I think it's on the next one. For the slag. We're gonna need the slag. Access to the slag. We don't need it for every machine right off the hop, but go here and we'll go. You can change these around. You can delete these. Wire dismantle, and you can choose that and switch it to a different pole if you want to down the road. Let's go our conveyor belts. One into here. That's good for now. I don't know if it's left. Like that's not all full. So the titanium has space to come in here. I like the, you know, the sounds of the machines are pretty good too. Oh, that's broken down. But I mean, you just scroll out if you don't want to hear them. Build our land. landing platform. Okay, we've gained access to the market. Close are we here? Okay, 2.2, that's components factory. Rolling mill. Rolling mill. I thought we had this on here. Did we do that already? Oh, okay. We can build it. Okay, my bad. So, we want to go to the surface. That is logistics. There we are, landing platform. Keep it close to our elevator. There. So once they build this, then we'll be able to take on contracts. And I don't... Excuse me. I don't believe we have to connect that to power because it's just a platform you've built. Doesn't need power. There is one down the road that does need power. I can't remember what it's called offhand. Okay, so I think that one's going to be done. That'll go into the rolling mill. Oh, we ran out of social.
Objective achieved.
So that will start coming up better now with why is that? I don't know what that was.
Everything is ready for trading. To sell your surplus resources, go to the online market section of the control center.
Complete.
Online market of the control center is
Now select market at the top of the screen.
market.
You can not only sell missing resources, but also buy them. Since we are currently trying to restore our budget, go to the sell tab.
So there's your list of buy if you want to buy. There's quite a bit of stuff, and you will end up buying. You will.
If you select an available resource on the left side of the screen, you'll see the fluctuations and its cost on the right side. To send a resource for sale, select the appropriate option in the bottom right corner of the screen.
Okay, so what do we? They changed this. What did they do? Landing platform. Okay, so you can change your cargoes depending on what you need. You're basically kind of like renting it. So we're going to keep it as a standard. What did it say here? If you select an available resource on the left side of the screen, you will see the fluctuation of the cost to send the resource.
Director, you should carefully monitor supply and demand. The more resources of a specific type you put on the market, the lower their price will be.
Yeah, so it fluctuates depending on you know, what you're selling and how much you're selling. So see, now at least now that we will have money coming in as long as we keep producing stuff. If we run out of items, now at least we can buy them. I think that's the end of that tutorial. Yeah. Something else needs repair. There it is right there. Repair that. Research is done. Okay, but everything's still going. We still don't have our social. I don't know when that runs out. 21 days. Ability full upgrade is 26 days away. Okay, so everything should be being made here. Yeah, we're good there. And they are taking the inventory and putting it in here. We got 20 in general storage. Yeah, see, they do leave space for certain items. You don't have to worry about it filling up. How's our batteries? Battery's pretty good. We're gonna want to... Why isn't it taking this? Thought I marked it. It's marked. That H2O isn't a big deal right now. Oh, we wanted to scan and see what this was. So let's scan that. Get a little more out of it. See if we can discover something else. Oh, that would have been nice if we had known that. Okay. We didn't scan anything else. You can kind of see where we've scanned. Real hard to see, but there's that. Keep that going. We are in a night cycle, so I don't want to scan again. No, it's titanium. We know we need to find aluminum. And commerce. Why aren't the contracts available yet? Activated 2. Something has changed here. I just can't place what it is. Oh, and yeah, that's not lit up yet. We have to research that. Crust solutions. Oh, they're not letting me. Probably because of the tutorial or storyline. We have to wait until it gets that far. Yeah, and here, while we're here, you can use shift to add 100, and so you don't, you're not counting up one at a time. We don't want to buy that. I just wanted to show you how that worked. So sell. It will only show what we have to sell. I believe. No, we don't have that many. 13? Do we have 13? Oh, yeah, we do have 13. Okay. Yeah, so it'll only show what you have to sell. It won't let you sell any more than that. So this stuff is a certain kind of ingredient that you can make something out of it. Usually what I do, I think we have enough now. I kind of think it does combine with something later on down the road. I'm trying to think of what that is. So we can place one of these. Okay, here we're probably going to end up putting our building. I don't want to put it there. We use this to make, I want to say, smart concrete. But I can't quite remember. You know what? We're not going to build it yet, because if I put it in the wrong spot, then I got to get everything moved over, and it's just as good on the ground. Oh, something needs repair. I didn't do that. I thought I clicked on that. Oh. Okay, so these boys are out of work. So we've got to give them some work. Let's clear some stuff off here. Give these guys a little more room. Let's clear out around the titanium in case we want to get it going. It is nice using this. It's very easy. Decide what you want to clear off. I mean, I just basically go all the way around a certain perimeter. Bring that up. We'll leave it like that. And I believe these colors are just like, just to signify what's, what's being taken in what order. I believe that's all it is. I'm not guaranteed. It's just, it seems like that to me. Broken down. Broken down. That going. Okay, we're still on medium. So that's okay. It's just that research that's taken forever. Pop it up to full speed. What's it gonna cost to... No, we're not gonna do that. I was thinking of building one on here, but not exactly sure which way. I'm not using it anyways, but You know what? We're gonna make storage because we're wasting production time here. I believe it is single storage right here. Line that up. Go about there. One of these for over here. That looks good there. And we got to do one for... Oh, we're running out of power. We'll build one onto this one too. Up there. So they'll have all this stuff built. We can run our conveyors too. See this one? See, it's showing it right here instead of right here. You gotta be careful. But at least you know it's not built right away. You can... And then... off my conveyor belt, and then you have to decide what resource is coming into there. So we want titanium. We'll build conveyors for all of these. Oh, see there? It's the mouse. Got to be more over top of it to get it right. That's done. This is silicone. This is steel. And we can build one on here too, so that smart concrete will go above and beyond. This one we can build a little off to the side. Yeah, so this one, the smelter doesn't have anything coming out of it. The slag is coming out of the regolith. You can put this right here and kind of block the one off. Actually, I'm going to go in the middle a little bit, because they're in and out of all conveyors. They're not just one directional. Oh, that is the smart cement concrete. Did it not pick it? Yeah, it did. I wonder why I didn't get rid of the... Oh, there. It just needed one to go in there. And then it gets rid of it. So you see this circle coming up all the time? I'm pushing the right mouse button. So then I can pick my wires, my conveyors, all that from here. I'm just not used to doing it all that much, so I don't use it very often. Let's get that going. Our resource smart concrete's getting a little low, but now that they're picking up stuff again, we'll be okay on that. Did everything stop? No. Whew. I never saw a little thing up here, so I thought everything had stopped researching. I wonder if they slowed the research down a little bit. Seems awfully slow. Like, I've had it on high speed for quite a while. So you can see in this at the beginning, it's the smelters that hold things up. It's the smelters that take more time to produce, so that the regolith pushes it through, but then it gets backed up by your smelter. I do believe in other games I have, once I got the conveyor belt splitters, which we don't have yet. And there's underground ones. And like you can go over top of conveyor belts and because you'll have them running everywhere. But once you get the splitters, I have built like 2 side by side just to get them making stuff faster. We got another one broken down. Here, 2 of them broken down. Yeah, I really got to research that thing. We got to get a contract going here so that we can... this is built. Contracts. Waiting new cargo load. Available, active. Why are we not getting contracts yet? Is there something we need to research for? Yeah, no active contracts. So there is something that I have done that has stopped me from being able to get a contract. Awaiting new cargo load. Yeah. Oh, we could have done a quick scan. We're at 52%. That's one thing about having it in high speed. The day and night goes by so bloody quickly.
Research complete.
Research complete. That was... I should have clicked on it so that... Extended tender license. Increases the limit of simultaneously signing contracts. But we should be able to... Or did we? No. Okay, that's not doing anything, but this is all we needed. Allow you to buy and sell. Ah. Unlocks the ability to sign resource and research contracts. Yeah, that's already done. So I believe we should be able to contracts. Okay, let's get this engineering going. The rolling mill. Why is the rolling mill not up here? We didn't just finish it, did we? Okay, conveyor belt 2. Let's do the... smelter 2. Okay. Okay, we got to build build these. Okay, we've got the component and the... Okay, so here it is. Produces these components from steel and from titanium. So we want to be able to run a line. So what we're going to do is we're gonna put down over here. Now, you can, if you push T, you can flip your steel and your titanium. Let's just do it. There, see? Depending on what side they're on. I don't need to flip it, so we're just gonna put this right about here. We're gonna have to build another extractor in that because we're not gonna run this titanium all the way down to here. So we'll use this titanium. Pause it. We'll run this back up this way. And then we'll go with a regolith. Flip it. That looks good. And then we want to go with a smelter. Bring that back over this way. That. We need our power. Do our power first. Go. Everything's hooked up there. We do need to run one to there. I don't want to get too close to that storage coming out of here and block it off with power. There we go. And now we'll run our conveyor belts here to there. There's our square. I knew it was running somewhere else. Okay, then we want to come back down. Go out a bit. And across. That look right? Yep, that's right. Lined up. Okay, that's done. And I think build that. And I think what I'll do is I'll add a storage in here. Should be good there. Go back to our conveyors. Go. And I wonder if we should run it out of this side. Trying to remember if titanium hooks up with anything else to make another product. Pretty sure it does down the road, but what product that is, I can't remember. Okay, so we want it to go to titanium. So we're gonna have to like that. Then we can run this steel. There. There we go. Build all. Okay, so now I've got to set all this stuff up. Do titanium. Set this up. Titanium. Titanium. And then this is making... What is that making? Oh yeah, my components. So, you see columnists right here? Later on down the road, you'll have columnists living on here, which you have to take care of too. Producing food and water and oxygen. And then they will come and work for you. So there's lots going on in this game. Okay, let's fix that. Fix that. What else? We got another one. Needs repair. Oh, up here everything's broken down. So it is definitely resource management. I mean, think about all this stuff we're doing already. And there's so much more to come. I mean, I haven't even really gotten into the game at all yet. Okay, that water's almost cleared out. What's our battery like? We're not going to scan yet. We don't need to. We will eventually need to get aluminum. But right now I'm just going to keep these guys busy. Clearing stuff out. And making a little squared off place for me to put my building up. Okay, so that's filling right up right away. Now, this is taking a little bit longer because this was ahead, this wasn't, but it'll catch up. We're already running low on power, so this is something. Here's your max consumption at 165. And your balance 165 minus 165. Consume 75. Grid surplus of 58. So if I remember correctly, there was you needed to have the appropriate amount of batteries, otherwise all your equipment won't run. So if I make a couple more batteries, because I still have the power, but it's still shutting things down, and that's because I don't have the amount of batteries needed. So output capacity is 75, but we're losing 92. So there's your problem. So we need to make some more batteries so that when the power does shut off at night, everything will continue to run. Man, I really got to get that done. More stuff broken down. This last one, right? A lot easier pushing that. Okay, let's go to the surface, because we're going to need to build some batteries. If anybody knows if any that stuff that I was just talking about with the battery capacity has changed, please put something in the comments. This game's been out long enough that if you've already played this before, you're probably not watching this anyways. It's only new people that are going to want to watch this. I've never looked in to see if anybody's even put videos out on this, but I enjoy this game, so I just thought I would share it. And the devs are very active. I'm part of the Discord, so I get all the updates if I can manage to keep up with everything that's going on. Okay, this is titanium into plates. Okay, so we want to build one of these. We're going to go... I think we're going to go this way. No, we're not going to go that way because we've got that water starting there. We'll go... Oh, darn it. We can't line it up. We need to get rid of some of this stuff here. First. Mark it. We'll give them a little bit of time to get rid of it. Yeah, this clearing does work out really well with this. There was something about, no? You could make it bigger than that. I guess that's as high as you can go, is 3. I guess you wouldn't want to take out too much all at once for the reasons I've already said before about about all of a sudden scanning and finding other products. So there's 13 items with no power because we're out of power. So we're kind of stuck here till morning. We still have this research. This must have been slowed down or something, because it seems like it used to go a lot faster. Art Concrete Factory, that one's coming up. Where was that one I wanted? Fundamental. That one's the one I want to get done. Problem is we need a contract to build these up. And you can get these up pretty high. Social kind of seems to be a little tougher. The easiest one is engineering. And the blue fundamental isn't too bad. But the social seems to hold you up in this game. Or at least it did before. It may have changed that stuff. I'm really getting sick and tired of repairing this stuff. Wasting points. Okay, we don't want to waste points. Okay, engineering. What else can we do in engineering? Oh, yeah, that's blue to finish off the rest. Okay, let's do... There, that's that processing right there. That stuff that you couldn't take down at the beginning. Okay, we'll do that just to get something moving. Or is there something fundamental that... No. That one doesn't need any of the other one. Okay. Okay, so... Get that going. Why can't we... Oh, system damage. Oh! Was there something about building a repeater? I don't remember seeing something about building a repeater. What do you mean system damaged? I don't remember this. If anybody knows what the hell I'm doing wrong, please let me know. Their batteries are charging up 9%, so they're charging up pretty decent rate. But I believe the length changes too on this. This game might end up being caboots, because if I can't get my commerce going, then there's no way to make money, and then my game's pretty much over. You got to start again. That's why you got to be careful at the beginning. Make sure you get certain things unlocked, and I may have been yapping too much, couldn't get it done. For the surface of the moon, switch surface to ground. Journal. What does it say in the journal? Build a rolling mill. Locate everything. Or is it just holding me up because of the rolling mill? Everything else is done. Is that all it's doing? Holding me up because of that? Well, we'll get the rolling mill done, and we'll see what's going on. Tutorial, I don't want to get into that. Achievements. See, this is all new stuff. I haven't seen this stuff before. I mean, the journal was there, but this other stuff, I don't remember seeing this stuff. Okay, that's done. Oh, there's 2 more broken down. Jesus. Where's the other one? Right there. Oh, good thing we're producing those now. Oh, we're not yet, because we still gotta get rid of this, but we've only got 4 left, so we gotta be careful. We might need to build this straight then, if we're... What does this need? 2... Looks like we have everything for this. It doesn't take the panels. How close are they to being done that before they move over? Oh, they're just about done. Yeah, you just keep breaking down. I just want to get this rolling mill built for you guys. See what happens. Oh, there's something else. Is that water? Yeah, because we've scanned it. There's the ice deposit. Cleared out. So there is a bit of manufacturing for the ice deposit too. We'd have to do that processor and research. Go up here. Ice processing technology. And then an ice melter. And that produces other stuff for... You got a kitchen and all that. All kinds of stuff. You got to build in there. Jesus, man. Just keep breaking down, why don't you? We need a maintenance crew. Better maintenance crew. Our drones are not doing the job. Okay, there. Now they're clearing it out. They clearing enough of it out? Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, we'll build that there. We're gonna need power and conveyor belts. Power. Conveyor belt. Build. And the only thing you got to be careful of is that, you know, if you're starting to run short or this is making it too quickly, then you're going to need to, once you get your splitters unlocked, you're going to need to split off so that you can keep some storage. Okay, so your objective is done. 6 things are broken down already.
Director, we have a message on the emergency channel.
Here we go.
I'll put it on the screen.
Attention. This is Arthur Moore, commander of the Hope 2 orbital station. The station has sustained severe damage from multiple collisions. We have lost key control modules. A hard moon landing will occur in the coming weeks. Request assistance from anyone who hears this message. All crew members are ordered to take shelter in Block 4. I repeat.
The debris from the meteorite impact must have gotten Hope 2. I'm already contacting Crust to report it.
Crust is aware of the situation with Hope 2 and is already working on the evacuation plan. We will need assistance in search and rescue operations, including ensuring accommodations for the rescue crew. Your base is perfectly situated for this. We are ready to provide the necessary support and equipment to accomplish the task. All that remains is to confirm your readiness to participate. So this is why we need to build that room. Because there's people coming.
With all due respect, Director, I do not share your doubts. People are in danger, and if it's in our power to help them, we must do so.
With all due respect, Alice, altruism has clouded your judgment. Crust is clearly asking for grant aid that we cannot afford right now. I suggest we focus on restoring production and resuming shipments to Earth, where resources are urgently needed right now.
So now you're into a battle of whether you rescue the people or you start making money for your corporation.
Also, I've negotiated a prepayment with FASM. We can use their funds if we start reestablishing the contract system now.
All you care about is profit. If that's the case, think of the technology Crust will provide. It's worth as much as our base in its current state.
Okay, so
we
now...
pay a fair price for their technology. Don't forget, Director, by accepting Crust's offer, we will allow them to decide how our base is developed. We'll have to focus on the construction of the living quarters and postpone the expansion of high-tech manufacturing and investigation of the meteorite case.
That's right. Damn Crust gonna decide how we build our place.
Crust is going to accommodate the surviving Hope 2 crew members at your base in exchange for equipment and technologies for us to carry out a rescue mission. If you accept Crust's offer, you will lose access to the FASM contract, for which the corporation is willing to pay upfront.
So, do we go with FASM or do we go with Crust? I'll accommodate the station crew on our base. We'll focus on restoring supplies to Earth. We want to take care of our people, and these are our rewards. So we get 60, 60, and 60 of each for 180 days each, or we get $100,000 and access to the contract system. Recommended for first playthrough. And this is still a work in progress. So actually, we're going to go with this one because that will get our contract system going.
I hear you. Crust is capable of organizing a rescue operation independently, but the explosion damaged the system for communicating with the nearest facilities. You need communication for full operations on the moon, and we need it to rescue the crew of Hope 2. Your base is the closest to the repeater, and we can provide the equipment for the repairs. It's a mutually beneficial proposal, Director, but I understand if you want to discuss it with your colleagues again.
So you could, I need some advice. I'll take the offer. So we get a communication system out of it. I think we'll take it.
Pleasure doing business with you. We'll send you the rover scout and the coordinates for the repeater shortly.
Understood. That's what I was talking earlier about the repeater.
Don't call me cynical, but the best we can do under the current circumstances is try to salvage the equipment that miraculously survived.
Turn this down. Slow the speed down a little bit as everything's blown by a little too quickly. Especially with the story going on. We're blowing by day after day after day here. It's nighttime before I even realize it's nighttime. Okay, where's the last one? Oh, they're back up here. They're like breaking down as quick as they're being repaired. Okay, so our guys need to be back underneath and doing something. Let's clear this away a little bit. We just might get lucky and find some stuff in here. Still got to increase our battery power. Look at that, it's breaking down before I even get through anything. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Director, we managed to send the research rover scout. It's essential for your mission. Examine the satellite repeater and activate it by any means possible. Mr. Ratchet will help you sort out the controls. You're free to use data that will help the mission. Some of it will expedite the research. Professor Wilfrey knows what to do with it. However, remember that all ship logs, crew records, and other materials related to the incident are the property of Crust. Your company has no authority to examine this information.
They want us to do stuff for them, but we can't look into the information at all. Okay, so land the rover.
Did you hear? Crust put you in charge of the new toy. Don't mess it up. They won't give us another one.
We click on here, we decide where it's going to land. There we go. So now we have a new toy and we can play around with it on Earth.
I wouldn't
on the
laugh
moon.
at that if I were you. We're sending an expensive machine off base where the satellite link doesn't work. If we lose it, well... Anyway, Director, let's get back to work. Land the cargo pod with the rover and we'll continue.
Okay, we've already done that.
Horizon 6. Almost everything has been modified. Only the hull is original. There's serious hardware there. Even Crust doesn't have much like it. Send it off base and see what we can find with it.
Okay, so we're going to send it off base. Leave the base. Okay, everything's still building. Our power is going to come on again right away. So everything will be starting to be made again. Why? That's not being taken down. I thought I selected it. Did I miss that row?
Objective achieved.
Switch to global map. Right here. Global map.
Objective achieved.
Crust has sent the coordinates of the repeater. Let's send the rover there and try to deal with that piece of junk.
Okay, so here's our home base. Our rover. And this is where we want to go. Click on that. Set an expedition. Select transport, the rover. We're going to the repeater. Investigate. So now that will go off and do its thing. And
Colleagues, I'll remind you that we already received payment for the FASM contract, but haven't started fulfilling it yet. We need to hurry up to avoid damaging our reputation as a reliable supplier.
okay,
We need a landing platform to exchange resources with Earth. It's a good thing we built one recently.
We're ready to get started. This contract will help us establish ourselves as a reliable business partner, so it's important to perform at our very best.
Our contract system is active. Waiting for counterparties to connect. This is new. There we are. They're connected. Okay, they want 25. We've only got 16 right now, but we are making some. So once that is fulfilled, we will send that away and we will get 100 science for it. So that is how you keep your science going. Okay, they're not going to let us into here yet, but in Crust Solutions, you can also buy science if you really need to. Like, I would have bought science there when we ran out just to keep it going. Oh, actually, I don't even know if we would have had the money. Tell me about the contract system. Okay, we'll do it.
Director, now I'll explain the basic principles of working with the Logistics Management Center and the Contracts Exchange.
Okay, why did it tell me to do that? That is not what we wanted. Commerce
In the center
system.
is information about the faction and its contracts. Now select the active contract.
Okay, so we select
This
that
window
contract.
provides all the information you need about the selected contract. Here you can track its status, accept or cancel contracts, and send resources. Please take a look at it and click Send Resources when you're ready.
That
You have entered the
resources.
logistics interface. On the left side of the screen is a list of required resources, which you fill in from your base's supplies. On the right side of the screen is the shipment configuration. You can modify the contract, capsule type, and landing location.
Okay, so we would, if we had enough, we would, did it do, go like that, shift, left button. That would send it all over, but we're missing, so we can't send it, and then we would click send. And, as you can see, that's your total weight, so we're okay with this standard, cargo pod, but there are some instances where it goes 6,000 to 9,000. So you can switch it to these larger pods. Flight control center required for that one. That's different too. Before you used to be able to... Oh wait, maybe you only had the 2 before. And not this one. So that might be new. But definitely having a flight control center required is definitely new. So, we can't
Please
do that
return to the
yet.
control center interface and we will proceed.
No, we can't do it yet,
You have entered the logistics interface. On the left side of the screen is a list of required resources, which you fill in from your base's supplies. In
Yes.
the lower right corner, next to the send button, you will see a list of actions required to successfully complete the contract. This is how you'll know if something in the configuration needs to be changed.
Okay. We'll do what you say, but it's not filled. But maybe they changed the tutorial and letting us just do it that way. Okay, so that's, let's go back to our global map. New contract available. So, yeah, see, it's still there. Because we weren't able to, we just had to do that to get rid of the tutorial, I guess. So now it's gone. Oh, that was broken down. And we're out of, but it's going up now. But we'll make these other 9 soon enough as soon as they repair this. Everybody's sitting still because they're on bare minimum. Why is it on pause? I did not put it on pause. I guess different screens, it automatically switches to pause. I don't remember it doing that before. But apparently it does it now. So you'll have to watch for that. Send titanium plates. Select the repeater on the global map and send the rover there. Okay, we've done that. It's got 17 days left. Excuse me, I need some water. So I thoroughly enjoy this game. But like I say, I haven't got a lot of time for it because I'm always posting videos of multiple games. Because some people don't want to watch you play a game. Some people just want to learn enough and move on. And I can safely say that we're approaching 2 hours and those people have already moved on. So, how many we got here now? Oh, it did send it. So it zeroed our plates out, but I believe our contract... where's our contract? There it is there again. So we now have to remake those, which that's just wrong. Shouldn't do it that way. Yeah, they shouldn't have done it that way. Their tutorial is that's bad tutorial. That's a mistake. They shouldn't do it that way. So okay, well, I think we'll end it here because we're at 2 hours. I'm Dirty Bones. Please like and subscribe. And if you like this and enough people like it, I will keep making more videos on this and you will learn more and more about the game. So we'll talk to you later. Peace.